So Highland Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with
Rob, Ben from Pretoria.
Yeah. Some questions to say about the new EP, If We're Pretending. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you guys feel about the response to it so far?
It's been great. The songs, people have been really liking them live. We've been playing a lot of them live. And, people have been showing them love online and stuff too. And we're just really proud to have it out finally.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is a collection of songs that, at least for me, I'm like most proud of that we've written. And people received it really well. We're lucky enough to be able to be on tour like shortly after releasing the project, and people have been liking it live as well. So all around, it's been pretty cool.
Well, that's good to hear. The EP absolutely rips. I really dug it.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah. So is there any meaning behind the EP title or cover art?
Yeah, so If We're Pretending comes from the song I've Got No Wanting. And to me, it kind of means like one of the main themes of the EP is that we just moved to Chicago from Michigan. We're all kind of pursuing this dream of like doing music full time and making this band like thing work. And sometimes we kind of get imposter syndrome. So that's kind of where the title comes from. And then the artwork is a painting by the artist Emerson Wolfer, like an abstract expressionist. And I found his artwork one day when me and our manager were hanging out, and he was sending me a bunch of artwork from a bunch of different artists because we were like just exploring it and like finding stuff that we thought was cool. And he sent me like a big, 20 different works, and I picked like my few favorites, and they just all happened to be from the same artist. He's been my favorite ever since. So we used some of that artwork on our EP.
That's awesome.
That's so dope.
Love it.
Yeah.
So can you guys tell us a little bit about the writing process for this EP?
Yeah, so in the past, it's mostly been Ben here. He's done most of the writing. On this one, out of the 7 songs, I think you wrote 5. And then I wrote Home, and our other guitarist, Matt Burdick, he wrote Laundry 2. So this one was a bit more of like a collective effort than in the past. And how we actually recorded this one was we had in Narwhal Studios in Wicker Park, Chicago. And we had 7 songs to record in those 9 days. And we really just went in there and kind of just threw a bunch of stuff at the wall and kind of like saw what stuck. And it was fun once the structure of the song was recorded to be able to go and mess around with some stuff and add harmonies to each other's songs and kind of all collectively work on it to make a product.
Yeah, and before we went into the studio too, we also had like a little writing retreat where we had like most of the songs pretty much done, but we just went to just like our manager's dad's house and just like camped out there for a weekend and just like worked songs a bunch and like arranging and coming up with new ideas. So it was like the arranging and stuff was a little bit more collaborative than it has been in the past.
That's awesome to hear that you guys are heading towards a more collaborative approach as with versus previous work. Ben, did you struggle at all with kind of maybe loosening the reins a bit and letting the rest of the band kind of come in and give more of their opinion, 2 cents, whatever it may be,
Yeah, a little bit. I'm such a perfectionist, and I can be a little bit controlling. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to just, have a song that's kind of like my baby and like just kind of let what happens happen and let everybody have a say in what goes on there. But I'm really glad that I did it and really glad that we all like are moving in that direction because it turned out great. We ended up with a product that we're like really happy with, all of us.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. So what song off the EP took the longest to write, and which one is each of your own personal favorite?
Ooh, longest to write. I don't know. What's the oldest one on?
oldest one on there is Mind Your Room,
Yeah,
but
it's
that
all-
one actually might have been written the fastest. I wrote that in one day.
Damn.
Um, and then let's see, longest to write. Boil
Maybe-
Water Notice was pretty quick.
Boil Water Notice was fairly
Maybe
quick.
Emerson.
Emerson had a long process. I feel like Home, the final song on the EP, that was like a demo that existed for a really long time. Like we were all aware of it, and it kind of just like needed, it like was missing something, I guess. And Ben actually helped me finish it, and that was one of the ones where we did at a previous writing retreat where we all kind of collectively gave our input and kind of jammed on it. So that one was a very long, I would say, I don't even know.
It's been a couple years.
Yeah, maybe probably almost 2 years from the start of the demo to the final product. So that was probably the longest one.
And personal favorites?
Oh yeah.
Personal favorites, two-part question here. Probably Boil Water Notice. That one to me is just like, especially like the intro is just something like different. It almost feels like a newer sound and a slightly more like experimental than something we've done in the past. And that one's been well received. That's one of the ones that we've been transitioning into our live set. So overall, I really am happy with that one. It's my favorite.
Yeah, that one's up there for me too. But for me, I feel like it kind of shifts depending on my mood. Like every song has something that I really like and that I'm really proud of. So
Fair enough.
fair
Hell
enough.
yeah. So for this question, I want each of you to pick your favorite lyric off the EP and tell us the meaning behind it.
cool. Favorite lyric.
I can go first.
All right. you go.
The start of the second verse of Home, which is the one that I wrote. We kind of collaborated on the lyrics for that one, but I wrote this line. It's
Mhm.
now that I've pulled up my roots, repainted my room. It's kind of like pulling up your roots from moving to a new area. Like when we first moved into this house, it was like not that great in
Mhm.
Chicago. It was like they promised they were gonna like do all the stuff and like make it nice for us, and they just didn't do it. So we kind of
Mhm.
all just collectively went to our rooms and we're like painting them and making it nice. And that lyric just really reminds me of like the transition from Grand Rapids to Chicago and how far we've come. So that one means a lot to me.
Yeah, I really like that one too. Cause it like, yeah, like Rob and I on that verse, we like collaborated with the lyrics.
Yeah.
And like both of us had that common experience of like painting our rooms right after moving. And it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Can we swear?
Yeah, you can swear. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. And we're crazy over here. We're crazy.
Sorry,
Loose
we're
cannon.
we're very sleep deprived on this tour.
It's no worries. It's no worries at all. Oh, would you guys be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you're creating the EP?
So most of the EP was written like right before and right after this move to Chicago. So we
Mhm.
were kind of anxious. And then right when we moved to Chicago, like we kind of felt like we backtracked a little bit and like we lost a bunch of our connections and we weren't growing as fast as we wanted to be. And we knew it might take a while to like get our footing in this new place. And so felt like we were kind of frustrated and anxious. But also committed to trying to make it work. I feel like that's kind of reflected in how the project feels.
Yeah, it was like I think to go off what Ben was saying, a very anxious time period in all of our lives. And for me, at least, it kind of felt like, all right, this is like our first thing we're putting out since our debut album. Like that's a full project. So like, it's gotta be good. It's important to us that it's good. Like we're excited for people to hear it. And yeah, I think just the weight of it and the anxiety of it caused us to really polish it and be very tedious with it and try our best on it. We're
Absolutely.
just so stoked that people are liking it. So
That's good. Not easy following up the debut album, so I can understand.
Yeah,
I can
for sure.
understand the anxieties that come with that.
yeah, the sophomore slump can be very real.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So how do you guys recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should you do in the car with friends and dark with headphones on? Is workout EP, party EP? What do you guys personally recommend?
Ooh, one thing that I kind of take pride in like how we make songs is that They are deep, but they're also can be enjoyed in a shallow way as well. Like you can put it on when you're just hanging out with friends and like doing other things, or you can be alone in a dark room with headphones on, like really with the lyrics pulled up and like really listening intently. So I'd say whatever works for you, you know, or maybe you could try it a couple different ways to find your favorite.
Yeah, I would say I would say maybe throw on some headphones, and it's only what 27 minutes is the runtime.
Yeah.
If throw on some headphones before bed instead of like doom scrolling on your phone, listen to it before you go to bed. Or if you have a car ride that's like half an hour, just listen to the whole thing and just kind of hang out with the EP. And then once you get to know it, show the homies. You can play it at, you know, a social gathering, if you will. But
Bump it
yeah,
at
I
the
would say
function.
car ride or headphones before bed would be a vibe.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Favorite.
great. And this one should be super, super quick off the top of your heads. I want you guys to describe this EP for new listeners in 3 words. 3 words each, 6 total, no more, no less.
Yellow, angst, uncertainty.
Ooh, okay.
This is a hard one. I'm gonna say guitar.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much.
Yeah, we have too many guitars.
Yeah.
No such thing.
I'm gonna go.
Society, maybe.
Say.
I said guitar. No, you said guitar.
The
I like
sleep
how you said
deprivation.
the easy one. I like how you preface this question with "This is an easy one."
Guitar, Chicago.
I never said it was easy. Yeah. Guitar,
And-
Chicago.
And hope.
Ooh,
Ooh,
There you
good
go.
pull. Good
There you
pull.
go. So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have while going through the EP?
I mean, I feel like there's emotions that I was feeling making it or that I get from listening to it, but I wouldn't expect a listener to feel exactly what I feel.
for sure. Yeah, I feel like there's songs where one of our other members, Matt, I can't remember what song it was, but he was like saying what he thought one of our songs was about. And I think Ben was the one that had written that one. I don't even remember what song it was, but Ben was like, no, it's about like the complete opposite. So I feel like that just stays to the point that like it's completely up to interpretation, I guess. But I guess with the intent and we were writing it, maybe like imposter syndrome or something, like feeling like we're trying to be a part of something that's so big, and like, do we belong here? What does it take to do it? I guess, I don't know.
For sure. There's not like a specific, when I'm writing a song, there's not like a specific feeling that I'm trying to make the listener feel. It's like, it's more like, this is how I feel. This is how I feel like expressing it. And I guess if anything, I would hope that the listener can maybe relate to certain things, you know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
makes plenty of sense. And are you guys able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments during the creation of the EP, positive or negative?
I would say just in terms of the actual like production of the EP, having to be like healthy, awake, attentive, like sharp, like 9 days in a row, basically from the morning. I mean, some nights we were there till midnight. The last night we stayed there till like 2 or 3 a.m. Like,
Damn.
just being like physically ready to do something that's that demanding.
And that's like after like most of us like have jobs during the day and then would like show up to the studio after and work all night. So it was demanding for sure.
Yeah.
And I'd say for me, part of it was the schedule. We were on kind of a tight schedule for this one. The time we had like booked in the studio was like a little sooner than it would ideally be. So we really had to like crunch. We were just getting back from a different tour and we had to like real quick get all the parts like super dialed in. And then even after we recorded it, like we had to like get all the mixing and revisions and stuff sent in, which we're very picky with like the mix revisions and stuff. Mix engineers hate us. But we managed to get all that done, but it was pretty stressful getting it done. It came down to the wire.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
So since you guys are on tour, we gotta ask, what's been your go-to snack at a gas station or a rest stop?
I'm gonna say mine has been either gummy lifesavers
Wow, that's a
or
throwback.
Yes, absolutely. Or any kind of like trail mix.
Fuck yeah.
Just like a little sweet and a little salty there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For me, if I'm trying to go with something that like won't kill me, it's like, yeah, like trail mix or like maybe a Cliff Bar or something. For drinks, yeah, we've all been drinking a lot of the like Liquid Death peach tea thing. That's like,
yeah.
so it's like not super sugary, but it's like a bit sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I am trying to get something that'll kill me,
Trying to go crazy.
if I am trying to die, I will get the Kit Kat, specifically the big cat. That's just like the big fat one. You just get one.
I didn't know that was a thing. Kit Kats are my favorite candy, so you just gave me something to look for.
Try it.
It's just like a block of cat.
There's no kit. It's just cat.
There's no cat.
That's insane.
Wild out of context.
Oh my god.
That is crazy out of context.
Block
Wait a
the
minute.
cat.
Wait a minute. And on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
I'm just gonna say something random here. I'm gonna go with a chicken pot pie because I feel like we're all kind of different in terms of like our music tastes, and there's kind of a lot going on. But when it's all together, it's pretty damn good, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, the
That'd be
slow
our answer
fan
for
is
both of us.
crazy. That was
Not
good.
sure if Ben's a fan of that one.
Yeah.
No, I like that one. That was good.
All right.
I'm gonna go with falafel
Ooh,
Okay.
because I like falafel.
fair enough.
And
There you go.
maybe
I feel like there's been several shows or tours where we've all just like collectively been craving falafel, so I second the falafel.
yeah,
Yeah.
falafel's great.
Abandoning a chicken pot pie and going for falafel. It's crazy work.
Yeah,
The chicken pot pie might be because they're standing out in front of a chicken joint.
that's true.
Yeah,
I'm,
dots, I
I'm,
didn't
just,
even know
I'm
were
just
there.
like looking at stuff around me. I'm like pizza, McDonald's,
Mm.
We'd be
Wendy's.
a Shell gas
Hmm.
station.
And for the last couple questions, going to shift completely away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oh, mine would be shepherd's pie, which is very similar to a chicken pot pie.
Mhm.
I love shepherd's pie so much. And the drink would be a double chocolatey chip frappuccino from Starbucks that they actually don't make anymore. I used to get it after soccer practice when I was like 9 years old.
Oh, yeah. Throwback.
Oh yeah, mine would be. My mom used to make this jam when I was a kid. This strawberry jam. She used to drag us out to this pick strawberry field, and we would all pick strawberries in like the hot sun.
Mhm.
And then we'd go back home and we'd make this like strawberry jam that's basically just like 50% sugar. It was
Yeah.
so good. And we just stocked the freezer up and it just lasts us all year. And I would have, oh God, I'm about to expose myself. I would have cheese and jelly sandwiches.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. No, it's just a
Just-
charcuterie board, you know?
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's not
Okay.
that
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that's not crazy at all, actually. That sounds like it fucks. I'm not gonna lie, I might try that.
Yeah, it was just like cheddar.
I was
You need
literally
like a
gonna
sharp
say-
cheese to cut it.
I was literally gonna say anything but cheddar would be fire.
Oh.
No, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's.
It probably would not be good to me today, but it would just
Mm.
remind me of my childhood and just take me back to.
And then
Yes.
and then you would die.
And then I was done.
And then you,
And then
yeah,
you die.
yeah. There you go. And if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
I'm gonna go with the Avatar: The Last Airbender universe, and I would want to be an Earthbender.
Solid.
That's cool. That's such a cool answer. I'm leaning towards like a fantasy, like Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
type
dude,
world,
I would-
but I feel like there's a lot of fucked up shit in Lord of the Rings too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
There's like a
I'm
whole
trying to think.
war going on or something.
Yeah, there's
like,
always
oh,
some.
hang out in the Shire.
That's true.
True.
I'm gonna choose the Shire.
Unbothered. Yeah.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
And I've done asked
I
the
got
last
there.
question. Every single person we've spoken to have said that it is the most important question. What is your favorite color?
Yellow.
When I was a child. Good Lord. I feel like I'm just like drawing out every question. I had a brother. I still have a brother. He's
Okay.
like almost the same age as me. We were treated as like twins when we were children.
Mhm.
He just like had the louder personality, and his favorite color was red. So of course I had to pick blue because we like couldn't be the same color. But
course
recently
not.
as an adult, I realized my favorite color is actually red.
God damn it.
Don't tell my mom.
I'm sure that was a shocking realization for you.
Yeah.
Earth shattering.
Core.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I said, that's all the questions you have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Come see us on our tour we're on. We still have like, I don't know, 10 or 11 shows left.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram at Pretoria Music. Listen to If We're Pretending, our brand new EP that just came out a few weeks ago. Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, we're going to Oklahoma City. We're going to like 4 different places in Texas. We're going to Arizona, like 2 or 3 different places in California, Salt Lake City. Yeah.
All over the place.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. So this guy's been Rob and Ben from Pretoria, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.